Hello, friends, and welcome back. And welcome to my bigger mess than it was. I'm still working on my hobby room down here. Yeah, it's just a mess that gets bigger and bigger. I clean one area, and it's over here, and it moves over here while I reorganize. So I gotta figure out a system to get this done. But I want to do an old school video downstairs here because tomorrow I have a live stream with Pocket EDC there, Todd. He's going to be showing me some of his comic books that he collected when he was younger. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So far, we've gotten some good response. He dropped the short on it. I noticed the response from there is a lot of positive people saying, oh, that's cool. I think it's going to be a blast. If the pictures he sent me is any indication of the type of cool books he's got, it should be fun. It really should be. Most of them are from the late 80s, early 90s. Todd and I are basically the same age. That's when I was collecting before my first time through collecting. So we'll get a chance to see what he's got and have some fun just for lack of better terms, reminiscing about easier times where we didn't have all these instant communication phones and you could go get something cool at the grocery store for, a buck, 50 cents to a buck and have some adventures in your mind. But enough of that. Today, oh, excuse me, goodness. I'm doing a 2 for Tuesday. And this is by Knife Delights. It's an open tag from Tom over there at Knife Delights. Very nice guy. And I'm doing two completely different type of knives. The first one is from Sword, and it is a peasant's knife. And I just dropped it, which was okay because it's not very breakable. But it's pretty neat, the stuff they give you. And this is the first ever peasant's knife I've ever had. This was made in New Zealand. There's that if you want to stop this and, read it or any... Ah, gosh, my arm. Sorry. Read it or anything. But it's a really, in my opinion, it's a really neat piece of knife history because it's just a real simple, a lot of times they'll use wood, but this is two pieces of polymer, black polymer. It's just screw type braces there. And all it is you set your tension by how tight you have the screw here for the pivot and how tight you have the screw here for how far the blade goes in, locks in, and how well it holds. Your whole retention system is right here, when you're hanging on to it. Neat knife. Pretty sharp out of the box. Do I have any paper down here? Oh, I know I do. Just where the hell did I put it? Most found some. Maybe. Yep, I did. It's backing the little knobs here. It's not super sharp. Didn't come to me real sharp, but it's not dull either. It's, what do I want to call it? A working edge. That'd be the best. But yeah, just a really interesting, neat knife. I got it for a good price at an eBay auction. And I just thought it'd be fun to have. As you can see there. See if I can get it to show up. The tang stamp. Well, not really tang stamp, but on the blade there. Yeah. But neat, just a neat piece. Second up this is a Frost Family Series Trapper. And the reason I'm showing this, sorry, in case anybody wants to see the number, is I just think this is a gorgeous blue piece. Comes with a nice little Frost Family velvet liner. I love the paper that they wrap these in back in this. Check that out. That's pretty classy, But yeah, this is just a beautiful piece. I'm going to wipe it down real fast. In fact, I might even try something. I want to see how this makes it look. I got this stuff here. It's a polish for wet cars. I'm going to try a little dollop on this, see how it works out. Let's see if I can spiff her up even nicer. Or if I'm just going to make one hell of a mess. Which, hey, if I make one hell of a mess, guess what you all just learned? Don't do the same thing. Not too sure about this. Might not have been the best of ideas. We'll see. Oh, then again, maybe it was. Okay. I did not do the show side. There's a show side. I did the pile side. Little bit better buffing. So that's not too bad. And it is a polish. It is a wax. It's a beautiful trapper. 4¼ inch or 4 1/8. Sorry. I believe it's 4 1/8. Let me double check before I say that. Yeah, 4 1/8. Standard full-size trapper size. It's got the nice clip blade here. I like the bannering that they do on the blade, and I'm normally not a big banner type person, but it looks nice. The banner says Quatis es Familia Institutional, and it says Frost Family with the shield on the tang, and then 440 stainless on the back. And then the spay blade is just says, oh, sorry, Frost Cutlery on the tang. Then it says 440 stainless, and of course they got their little arrow, because I have never really carried the, not arrow, but the arrow sticker to show where they've done their test. Decent enough snap. You know, it's not a real beastly pull or anything, but for something I haven't oiled, done anything with, I like the knife. I really like the blue, and now that I see that the polish helped a little bit on, oops, I'm making a mess on the pile side, I'm going to try and do a little bit of work here on the show side. See, because this cleaner, it actually takes some of the dye off. I can show you. You'll see it when I show you here. See how it took some of the dye off? But I think that it just takes like the, I don't know what to call it, the gunky dye? Gunky. The gunk. I don't know. I'm making up my own words now, if y'all haven't noticed. I just thought this would be, oh man, that did turn out. Look at that beautiful blue. Man. And that's just car wax. That's McGuire's Scratch X2. It's just a real mild rubbing compound. I think that's what they call it. Let me double check what they call it. Keep scratching by hand. Yeah, it is just a polishing, just a real light polish. It's a fine scratch and blemish remover. And I was over there cleaning up the rest of my basement, and I found that, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to give that a shot on a knife. So you guys witnessed the first time I gave it a shot on a knife. I think it did okay. Is it perfect? Am I going to have problems later? I don't know. I'll keep it in mind that this is the one I did it to, and we'll go back to it later and find out if we have any problems. Right now, I'm just going to get everything wiped down decently so I can put this knife up to show you all as an end screen here. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I know my video quality is not the greatest. I just do my thing, try to have some fun. But here's the two knives I shared today. Frost Cutlery, and boy, look at that thing. This is beautiful. And this peasant's knife. Just some fun, neat, different types of knives. So if you like stuff like this, go over and check Tom out there over at Knife Delights. Great guy, true gentleman and true great member of this community. I'm just in awe how much that's popping now. Holy crap. And it's popping like that in like life. I mean, you know, I shouldn't say real life, but not on video. It's even like nicer not on video. That's just phenomenal. Yeah. Well, thank you all for checking out my mess down here with me, having a little fun, checking out a couple knives. Remember, tomorrow night, Wednesday, the 21st, 6:30 Eastern time, myself and Pocket EDC will be going live to look at some comic books, and of course there'll be some cutlery thrown in there, of course. You know, it's got to do that. But thank you all for joining. Thank you all for watching. If you're are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I appreciate it. It helps the channel out. Please give me a thumbs up. Please comment. All that helps the channel out and really doesn't cost you anything more than just a few moments of your time. Even a constructive criticism is appreciated. With that being said, I'm going to let you all go. Remember, live long, prosper, and collect your own way.